Welcome back to Papé Toolkit. We're gonna go over the John Deere Z330R zero-turn lawnmower. Let's check it out. I'm gonna start off with frame, right? So frame on these machines definitely are the hero. The frames have recently been updated for these machines. They've given you a nice tubular powder-coated frame, which the engine and all of the componentry is meshed to. I will say that this definitely sets it apart, gives you a nice, very, very comfortable ride on these machines. Additionally, it's very, very solid and well built. You're gonna see that in the warranty. The 3-year or 200-hour warranty is definitely a nice addition, and it tells you that John Deere is gonna stand behind their product. We have mated to this machine on the Z330R a Kawasaki 23 horsepower engine. 23 horsepower, this thing is a solid engine. You're gonna find this in multiple different units in our machines. A very, very premium, well-built engine. Mated to 2 hydrostatic transmissions. I have the ability to go up to 7 miles an hour of traveling and mowing speed on these machines. Nice big tires and nice big caster wheels in the front, obviously bringing that power to the ground. I have got a 3-gallon fuel tank on this unit, and of course I've got cup holders because I don't sell a machine without a cup holder. You're gonna see a 20-inch premium high back seat with cut and sew and that nice green embroidery on top of it. Again, it's a very, very nice design. And then as you can see, you've got armrests right out of the gate. Again, this is an R Spec machine, so you're gonna see R Spec features. Definitely the armrests. If you're gonna look at my foot panel, I've got a nice integrated rubber mat on the foot panel, so that's gonna isolate you from some of those bumps and bruises that you're gonna get on this machine. Additionally, in the front, I've got LED lighting package. So I've got LEDs on this machine that it's gonna light up the night for me. I've got ones that cast out to the side in front of the decks and some out to the front. So I've got really, really nice visibility in the evening time. This footwell obviously will come off. Again, I got beautiful access to the top of my deck underneath the mower. So I can get to the decks. Let's talk about the decks really quick. We can add a 48-inch deck to this machine or a 54. Both are forged out of 10-gauge steel. These decks are wonderful. They are gonna have maximum airflow underneath there to disperse the grass, a nice wide opening on the side that will push that material out to the side very, very nicely. I've got wonderful controls off to the side. I can lift that deck with my knob and my foot very, very simply. I can go ahead and adjust that knob around. I can go anywhere from 1¼ inches all the way up to 4½ inches on this machine. I've got an hour meter, so I can keep track of all of my service intervals on here. Again, service intervals are nice and light, very easy to access all the engine compartment. One of the things that really sets zero turns apart is that easy engine access. And so I can do a lot of that maintenance myself, which is really nice. I've got the integrated park brake. So all I have to do is I kick those knobs out to the side and my park brake is set. Just bring them in. I have the ability to go forward, backwards, turn left, turn right. Very, very simply, all very intuitive. Again, some people are very, I don't know, they're scared of the zero turn. They have never ridden it. I will tell you, it takes you about 2 or 3 times to mow your lawn and you're a pro. Let's talk about robustness. This unit is about 611 pounds with the 48-inch deck. I had another 10 pounds for a 54-inch deck, so you can count on about 623 pounds with a 54-inch deck. Again, nice, robust build. Still lightweight enough that I'm not gonna have to, it's not gonna sink down into my terrain too much because I've got those nice wide wheels on the back, but definitely a nice, robust build. Additionally, I have an integrated hitch on the back. So I have the ability to maximum tow about 250 pounds. Doesn't sound like a lot, but at the end of the day, that's the kind of one of the things that you're gonna compromise with a zero turn. They don't necessarily tow as well as a conventional riding lawn tractor, mainly because they're so light in the front end. Additionally, I can add a mulch control kit to either one of the 48s or the 54-inch decks, and I have the ability to add a 6½ bushel power flow bagging unit on the back of this. So I have that material collection system that if I'm cleaning up leaves or I want to make a nice pristine lawn and clean up all my grass clippings, I do have the ability to add that to this machine. You are going to have some front weights on the front of this to kind of counterbalance that extra weight in the back. But that comes part of those bagging system kits. That's why you're going to see like a bit of an increased cost for a bagging system for one of these units, power flow, and additionally, you're going to have some weights. This thing is a great unit with a great engine and a great frame and a great deck. Again, if this is something that you could see on your property, this actually has a pretty great price point as well to get into that zero-turn market. So I will tell you, this thing, if you want to maximize speed of mowing, you want that beautiful cut quality that you've come to know and love from John Deere, this machine might be right for you. Please like and subscribe to our channel and join us again for our next Papé Toolkit. Hi, my name is Jason Hughes. I'm a territory manager out of Eugene, Oregon. I'm also a large property owner and own a lot of the equipment that you see featured in these videos. I hope you find this content helpful. If you have any questions, please comment below.